I told myself just the other day, I cannot believe I'm actually speaking with a channel that has a mask on. But this mask that I'm speaking of, I gotta be honest with you guys, I've been in the lights of a lot of people, man. I went around and around with so many people I can't keep count. Maybe you guys can, but I sure the fuck can't. A lot of these people had a lot of good shit to say. Some of them were just full of shit. And like this guy that I'm about to review, he knows what I'm talking about. Some people are just full of shit, and people are drawn to bullshit. And I am too. I admit it. Sometimes I'm drawn to bullshit. Sometimes it's fun when you're kicking back. You want to hear somebody just make complete nonsense. And watch the comments go down. And you're like, wow, this is fun. Everybody's buying the same bullshit today. This is good. Because now I don't feel so bad about myself, since all these other people are buying this video that's complete bullshit. So yeah, I've told you guys before, I don't respond to masks. I don't believe in masks. I don't believe in troll accounts. I think troll accounts are bullshit. It's just a bunch of guys or women sitting behind a channel, and they got nothing but, you know, hate, harassment, bullying, and garbage to spew out in comments. And they try to find out where people live. Because they can't make a video, they say, you know what, I'm just going to call you. I can't make the video, so I'm just going to call you. And I'm going to call everybody that I can find that's related to you. And we're going to make everybody's life a living hell. And we're going to call it justice because we hated your video. Well, the people that do that have always been the same to me. They've been a part of the Monkey Spunk team. When I came up with the Monkey Spunk team, it was because I had to group all the people on YouTube into one that were constantly being malicious and hateful just because they can't do shit on their own, and they have to have teams and groups, and they have to have docs in order to be present on YouTube. As most of you know, I've never needed those things to be present on YouTube. All I've ever needed was my voice, a camera, and an image, and a few viewers. The people that can't do that use other means, and those other means, they tell their little troll friends that they are gods in the cyber world because they can find somebody's phone number and they can order a pizza and they can make somebody miserable because they got butthurt on YouTube. I disagree with that completely, 100%. As everybody knows, my existence on YouTube has not been noted for being like that. It's been noted for a lot of stuff, right? Some people hate my videos, they think I'm a liar, they think I bought views, subscribers, likes, comments. Fucking A, man. Yeah, I did that. This is like the 18th time I've admitted to that. Does that constitute what these people are doing to others or me? No, it doesn't. What it says is they can't keep up with me, or the likes of other people that have done what I've done to pwn YouTube. I have done things that most people will never, ever in their wildest dreams begin to imagine or understand. And that's why they are so mad at me. Because they act as if they have done these things. They act as if they know how YouTube works. They act as if they can crack and hack and chop and be miserable human beings, as they say that I am. But I don't remember the last I'm sorry video I made for somebody where I apologize for doing what I have done. But yet these people are always apologizing or trying to gain friends to justify and or make sure that they feel good about what they have done. Because on their own, they don't feel good. So they have to have friends and they have to have teams in order to feel righteous about the bullshit and the bullying that they do spread on YouTube. Me, they hate because I do things on my own, and that drives them fucking nuts. It takes them to the despair of reality. See, I live in Realville, where I believe one person can make a difference. These guys have to have a team to make a difference, which shows a weakness on their part. It's like a guy with a small penis driving a huge SUV to make women think he's got a big penis. Me, I drive a small SUV because everybody knows I have a big penis. Because every time I whip out a video, somebody gets butthurt. Do you feel me? Let me review this video.
Now, before anyone gets in an uproar thinking that I'm defending certain persons that made threats of violence to other individuals, that's not the case. Let me make myself clear on this. I didn't mention anybody's name in the previous video, and I did not mention what kind of group, so let's just get that out of the way.
Agreed. There are very many videos I've made where I've received hate comments just because I made the video. If anybody else would have made the same video, it would have done well. But since I made it, it didn't do well because people hate me individually. That's not a freedom of speech. That's somebody that is butthurt and walking around on YouTube trying to justify why they believe they're better than me without proving it, other than just being complete assholes.
Other thing is, it's funny to see people come running to the comments on that video trying to defend themselves. Guilty conscience, maybe? It's a wonder that people get in an uproar and make these violent threats towards people. Gee, I wonder how they got pushed that far.
It's simple. I already said this once. I'll repeat it in this video again. The reason that people get pushed that far is due to the fact that they aren't making videos. They can't make a video. If they did make a video, the very people they make fun of for having low view counts are the very people that would still supersede them without the refresh box in the Internet Explorer. Those people are the ones that'll get 5 views because they don't. Yep, well, you know what? The video card was full. Let's continue. Sucks.
Because there are a lot of individuals on YouTube that do like to push people in the anger, and when they make a video or they make comments about it, they get flagged or reported. And it's just for those that have this sick, twisted mindset on harassing someone into anger so they can get their kicks out of it. And
it's the damn truth. I have noticed that every time I've made a video in the past, right between the drama and hate videos, that I've either responded to or drug up myself. Hey, I'm no angel. But I don't believe I've ever made a video in my YouTube existence without responding to somebody. There's a lot of people here on YouTube that actually know what I'm talking about there. I never actually just came out and attacked somebody. The reason that I attacked people was simply because they attacked me first. Don't ask yourself if the chicken came before the egg, because obviously there's no answer to that.
some of the individuals, they want to insult you. Insulting someone is just trying to raise yourself above them on this fake pedestal.
It's all fake. It's YouTube. It's all fake. The only thing that is real is when somebody asks you for content privately and you give it to them, and then they make a video and they add you to it. See, when somebody asks you for your permission to use your content, in my opinion, that's the one thing on YouTube that is real. I'm not going to give out any names, but somebody has recently asked me, can I have your dialogue? Will you make this for me? Send it to me private so that I can post it up, if it's okay with you. I said, sure, absolutely. I don't even give a fuck what they do with it. They asked me. How often does that happen on YouTube? Most of the time, people just take your shit and run with it, and they make it what they want, which is why YouTube is more like Star Magazine than it is Realville.
It shows how insecure you really are about yourself to have to insult someone else.
100% agreed. How many people have I insulted that haven't insulted me first? If you have an answer for that question, a video would be more appropriate, and I give you full permission to repost anything that you've seen me do, to where I have attacked somebody viciously just to get some views. It's never happened. Ever. Not once.
As for people that make threatening comments and videos, no, I don't agree with that. But it makes me wonder how they got pushed that far. What edged them on that much?
Dogs. Dogs always does that. When people reveal other people's family members, like children, there were some people here on YouTube not too long ago. One of them had a 15-year-old daughter that was photoshopped into a pornographic picture for a sex act. And that was due to the fact that this person was wanted off of YouTube, so they used her family members in which to do it. I know who did this to them. I no longer talk to those people. You can bullshit people all you want on YouTube. But when people get so cocky as to believe that they're right and they'll do anything to prove they're right, that's when they just proven they're dead wrong.
Think about it. If people that make threatening comments or threatening videos, think about why people are making these threatening videos and threatening comments. YouTube, you should really look into this, and you should find out why these comments are being made and who is pushing certain individuals to make such videos or comments.
The only problem I have with that is, anonymous IP addresses. Although I do agree with you. I'll give you the guy's name here in just a second, and his link will be in the description box.
The true culprits are the ones that are bullying people into anger to where they lash out. And this is their little game.
100% agreed once again. The reason that these people make you lash out is because you're doing way better than they are. The only way that a troll account, in my opinion, that's what most of these are, is troll accounts, or even sometimes live accounts, which is a person behind a camera, you can see their face. The reason that they try to get your goat and piss you off is so that they can feel better about themselves. Because if they can make you lower your standards in order to come back at them and blow a gasket, bitch and moan and groan, say the worst heinous shit like I have done, that makes them feel good. It's like I have just been justified for being an actual anal butthurt bitch. Since you just did it, Torp, now I feel good about myself. And that is the one thing I've been working on. I ain't perfected it yet, and I got a ways to go. But I think we just took the first 2 baby steps.
And I'm telling all of YouTube this. Don't let anyone get away with it ever again.
Alright, this is Rabid Wolfman. Like I said, I don't normally comment to videos. I don't usually do video responses to videos where anybody's wearing a mask or anonymous. But in this case, the content was so real and live, I could give 2 shits what or who this video is about other than the fact of the content. With that said, take heart, Torp out.